안녕하세요. Hi, I'm Hyunwoo and you're watching Talk to Me in Korean. This video is for absolute beginners who want to understand how to make Korean sentences in the present tense. I want to make this video very easy to understand for people who have no prior knowledge of the Korean language, so I'll have to leave out some specific details and exceptions, but this video will help you understand at least the basic rules, okay? But first, what is the present tense? When you have sentences like these, I eat, I ate, I will eat. I eat is the present tense. You're talking about what you're doing now or what you usually or generally do. In Korean, the most common ending for the present tense is 아요, 어요, or 해요.
해. 아요, 어요, 해요. 아요, 어요, 해요. 아요, 어요, 해요. 아요, 어요, 해요.
So let me give you some examples, but before we do that, if you don't know Hangul yet, the writing system of the Korean language, don't worry too much about it now because it is very easy to learn and we have a book and also a video course on our website for learning Hangul. But for now, if you don't know how to read Hangul, just focus on the sounds, okay? Let's take the verb to go. In the dictionary, it is 가다 in Korean, 가다. Now, that's the dictionary form, so you need to change it. In the present tense, it becomes 가요. 가요. It can mean I go, you go, she goes, they go, we go, or even go, depending on the context and what word comes before it. What happens here is you have the verb 가다, you drop the last syllable 다, you drop it and you put 요. It becomes 가요. And the rule is you look at the verb and you look at the last syllable before 다, which is in this case 가. And if the syllable's vowel is 오 or 아, you put 아요 at the end. One more time, let me repeat. If the syllable before 다 has the vowel 오 or 아, you put 아요 at the end.
오아 플러스 아요. 오아 플러스 아요. 오아 플러스 아요. 아요. 오아 플러스 아요. 오아 플러스 아요. 오아 플러스 아요. 아요.
So to go is 가다. You remove 다 and 가's vowel is 아. So you want to say 아요. 가 plus 아요. But then if you look at it, there's a redundant 아 sound. So you remove that and it just becomes 가요. And another example, 작다 means to be small and 작 has 아 in it. So it's followed by 아요. 작아요, 작아요. It is small. Again, 보다 means to see and 보 has 오 in it. So it's followed by 아요. 보아요. Say it fast, it becomes 봐요. 봐요. I look or I watch.
오아 플러스 아요. 오아 플러스 아요. 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 오아 플러스 아요. 오아 플러스 아요. 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 하다 becomes 가요. 작다 becomes 작아요. 사다 becomes 사요. 보다 becomes 봐요. 높다 becomes 높아요.
So that was the first rule. There are two more forms you need to learn, but don't worry, they're very easy, okay? So the second rule is, well, first you do the same thing that you did earlier with the verbs. Find the verb in its dictionary form and remove 다. If the syllable before 다 has a vowel that is not 오 or 아, you add 어요 this time, 어요. It's simply because 어요 is easier to pronounce with those vowels, okay? 어요.
어요. 어요. 어요. 어요. 어요. 어요. 어요. 어요.
So for example, 먹다 is to eat. 먹다. What's the vowel before 다? 먹. Yeah. Right? So 먹 plus 어요. 먹어요. Which means I eat, he eats, she eats, they eat, or we eat. Another example, 밀다. 밀다 is to push. 밀 plus 어요. 밀어요. I push or somebody pushes. Another example is 뛰다. 뛰다 means to run or to jump. 뛰 plus 어요. 뛰어요. I run or I jump.
or plus io. Other vowels plus io. Or plus io. Or plus io. Io. Other vowels plus io. Other vowels plus io. 먹다 becomes 먹어요. 밀다 becomes 밀어요. 뛰다 becomes 뛰어요.
I hope you are following me so far. O and R are followed by io. Other vowels like o, u, i, we, etc. are followed by 어요 for easier pronunciation. Okay? And we have just one more rule to introduce, and this is actually an exception. In Korean, there is this category of verbs called 하다 verbs, and on its own, 하다 means to do. And you can add a noun before 하다 and form lots of different verbs. For example, 공부 is studying, 공부 is studying, and 공부하다 is to study. 준비 is preparation, and 준비하다 is to prepare. And these 하다 verbs, they change to, listen carefully, 해요. 해요 in the present tense.
하다 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 becomes 해요. 하다 becomes 해요. 공부해요. 뭐해요? 일해요. 뭐해요? 청소해요. 뭐해요? 운동해요.
Alright, so let's recap everyone. To make the present tense ending for Korean verbs, you find the verb's dictionary form ending with 다 and remove 다. And if the syllable before 다 is o or a, you add 아요. For other vowels, you add 어요. And for 하다, you just change 하다 to 해요, okay? And since you now understand how to change a verb into the present tense, the rest is easier. You can add a subject in front and say who's doing the action, or you can add an object in front of the verb and say what you're eating or what you're buying, etc. And then you can add more adjectives like now, 지금, or quickly, 빨리 in front of the verb to make the sentence more specific. The most important thing is to be able to finish the sentence using the verb's present tense conjugation, which you learned about today in this video lesson. And if you want to know more about how Korean sentences are generally structured, we posted a video about it, and I'll link it down below. And if you want to study the Korean present tense in more detail, you can go to our website at talktomeinkorean.com and take Level 1, Lesson 16. You can learn more about the present tense in more detail, including some irregular patterns as well. It's part of our free Essential Korean courses, and you can find the lesson in the Learning Center of our website. All right?
음악 또 있어요.
Wait, what? You made another song?
네.
I thought that was enough.
또 있어요.
또 있어요?
네.
진짜요?
네.
Okay.
아요 어요 해요. 아요 어요 해요. 오와 플러스 아요. 오와 플러스 아요. 보다 becomes 봐요. 가다 becomes 가요. Other vowels plus 어요. Other vowels plus 어요. 어요. 밀다 becomes 밀어요. 뛰다 becomes 뛰어요. 하다 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 becomes 해요. 하다 하다 becomes 해요. 하다 becomes 해요. 하다 becomes 해요. 저 공부해요. 저 지금 일해요. 저 공부해요. 저 지금 일해요.